Hello. Hello. How are we all doing today? I'm growing impatient with Marwell's loading times. It is still loading. Come on. Now you can do it. Come on up, there we go. Hey. So, fun fact, tomorrow's video is already recorded. So I'm gonna just look in this direction. Look at what's going on over there. Look at what's going on over there as I try desperately to hide what goes on in tomorrow's video, which I'm not going to be able to do for the entirety of the stream. Hey Josh, oh, I definitely can't because I need to grab the fast track. So, spoilers for tomorrow's video. We played terribly, Laser, but we won, and that's the main thing. I know the number from this video. I know the number of bales on this field right now. It'll be revealed at the end of tomorrow's video. But yeah, I recorded in advance again. So we have a tiny bit of wibble time going on with, you know, field 18. Oh, that's fine. Whoa. You got 243 all in full fert. Oh god. What I want to do real quick is grab... what? I saved a track. Oh, was I supposed to create the track? Ah. Hopefully that's straight enough. Click create, then save. Yeah, that's where I went wrong then. Hour and a half of the autostacker running straight to the barn. Ooh, fun. Yeah, that's where I went wrong with the track then. That's actually fine, because I only hit save. As opposed to create and then save, because honestly, like, saving should do the same thing. You've yet to get your head around saving tracks. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. Pray CD gets auto-load on the brown? Why? I don't plan on using much auto-load in this save. Hey Paul, how you doing today? Yeah, I don't plan on using an awful lot of auto-load in this save. Sound a bit down today? I'm a bit tired. That's probably at 11:74. I'm just tired and kind of starting to come down with a cold. There's a cold going around the house, so I'm likely to get it at some point. Hey Savage, what's up? Not a whole lot, other than the sky. So what are you, dude? Did update 1.1 come out? No. This is oh, I see what the problem is here. I see what the problem is. The problem is the width is wrong. This is a version that was sent to me by Oxygen David himself. Courseplay updated today again. Not surprising, Courseplay will update most days. You bought a cow today. Well done, Massey. I did actual things today. I did dishes and stuff, so that'll free me up from doing that tomorrow. Oh, Call of the Wild? That's COTW. Will he send you if you ask him? No. Considering I didn't ask him, Savage, he asked me if I wanted it. You do not simply ask Oxy for things. Oxy will ask you if you want them. Don't know why he asks, honestly. Why is my thumbnail a cow and a Highlander? Why not? I mean, you were here yesterday, Archie. You were here when I said that's going to be tomorrow's thumbnail when I took the picture. The update is much the same, Savage. It's mainly bug fixes and like some detail changes. You won't need a new save, but there are some changes to the BGA and the main yard. as well as the like land you own at the start, which now includes BJ if you start a new game. And if you're in an existing save, you can buy this giant chunk of land for the grand total of 0. You've noticed bad FPS when using the 3 together. Ah, interesting, Jeremy. Is that the Fent 1050 mod? I'm guessing, not the in-game one? Because I doubt the in-game Fent 1050 would conflict with mods. Do you need a new save game? No? This is the same save game I've always had on Marwell Savage. You can just continue on as you were. And some of the stuff that's in the new version won't be in effect, like the you won't own the BGA unless you already own it in your save, and you won't by default in your save own the big area outside, but it costs 0, so you can just buy it immediately. There's also a fix for the pig area because there's a bit of fence missing. Why haven't I got 4-wheel steer on? Because I was bailing last night and it was getting... No, that is decidedly not what I wanted to do. There we go, there's 4-wheel steer back on. You have the mod 1050. I'm guessing it's the mod 1050, Jeremy. That's probably conflicting with Courseplay directly. Hello, Ernie. How am I? Tired, but good. I'm only going to go until 7 tonight because my sister's working at 8 and dinner's going to be about 7 o'clock as a direct result. So I can't do the usual Landy's not streaming, so I'm streaming for an extra hour. After map updates work on PC, you just delete the old map, install the new, and you can just directly overwrite it, Fenton. They work the same as any other updates on PC, you just overwrite what's already there. If it's an update that requires a new save game, it's faffery. Because you can, in theory, convert a save, but it's a pain. That's pointing in slightly the wrong direction. That's now slightly in... I wonder, can I turn this so that it's not in view of the camera? No. Can I just scoot it backwards a bit? And that's made it... That's fine. That'll do. Now it's pointing in the wrong direction the other way. There we go. You just have to deal with a slight halo, like, here. I don't know why it started doing this. There you go. Less of a halo. So I can use all this PC stuff. Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to. Bacon sides from Field 19. Field 19 for me now is canola. Hello, MJ. Yeah, it'll tell you to update Marwell. Do not, if you've got the temporary fix in, do not update Marwell on the mod hub. Wait until version 1.1 comes out, because by doing the temp fix, you have changed what FarmSim sees as being Marwell Manor Farm, and it confuses the mod hub into thinking you have an older version, when in fact you've got a newer version. Which is why it'll say update. I fell into that trap in 17 so much when I was editing mods. Just like, oh yeah, I just tweaked to this. Oh, there's an update for it. Oh, it's just reverted to the way that it was because there wasn't an update. It's because the hash changed. What do I think? When will Giants finish the testing? God knows. When will the update be out? When Giants finish the testing? How'd you make mods for 19? With great difficulty, much time, and much frustration. Ask any modder, they'll give you the same answer. Modding is frustrating but rewarding once you get a mod made. Or something that at least vaguely works. As my phone goes off. Why did my phone go off? It was Fahy shouting at me on Facebook that I'm streaming. Yet, thank you, Fahy. I know you're here now. Thank you for shouting at me on Facebook and confusing me. How's Meadow Grove getting on testing? Very badly, seeing as Nathan, I don't think, has actually uploaded it yet, Jeremy. Will I do this? Hey, store it. Same as I'm gonna do with the straw. Which I need to write down the number of bales real quick that I actually got from the field so that I can remember it. So, 7, 6, 8. Did he bring donuts? No. Faye never brings donut. He is the worst donut delivery man. If you're wondering why my hand suddenly shoots over here, it's because I got a mouse macro set up for GPS. Is that after the silage? That buy some cows. Once after the silage, you'll feed the cows. Why not, Savage? If you're on field, you're making only silage. I was thinking, do something similar to what I did on field 19, which is half of it in hay, half of it in silage. Because like you're gonna get a stupid amount of silage even off half the field. What animals do I have? 25 pigs and 25 cows. At least last I checked there were 25 of each. There might be more now. It's probably... Is it still 25 pigs? 8, 16... 8, 16, 25... Well, I've now got 33 pigs. 10 at 15 is 25. So I still have 25 cows, but now I have 33 pigs. Is 25 enough to start? 25 is more than enough to start. 25 is quite a few cows. Anything new on the mod hub? It's Sunday, Bradley. Herbal Honda broke down. I was wondering what that picture is about. Well, still open? Yeah. I'm keeping the number of bales currently on the field a secret. Hello, Catcher. That is GPS laser. Or the new version of it. The bloomin' telehandler's in the way. That is, what's it called? Guidance steering by Webster? That's the direct replacement for GPS. You make it so... No. You cannot. That, from what Wasps were saying on Giants Discord, is completely broken currently. You sure you'll have more made? I'm gonna keep as many as I can fit in the shed. I'm not too fussed about like selling some, but I'm gonna try and keep the shed fully stocked, like all the time. Could GPS let you do that? I mean, it'd let you set them off on, like, auto turn with cruise control enabled. So, I guess that's how you It's how a lot of people did contracting in FS17, especially on the Giants maps. Is just set up a GPS course and went AFK for an hour while GPS did the actual work. Garra's back on Lone Oak today. Forgot how much you liked the map. Yeah, Lone Oak was a good map. Sadly, kind of didn't get as much interest as it should have. I don't think. It was a bit overlooked by people. There are too many maps that just got overlooked by people because they weren't... I guess they weren't UK maps. There were a couple of really good German maps. There was Lone Oak, a fantastic American map. Let's see the video for the Oldstream Farm map. I'm gonna be honest, Savage. It's not my kind of map. It's not something that interests me. I'll probably be on it for a bit, but it's not something that I take great interest in. I much prefer British style maps, or Irish style maps, and the Oldstream Farm isn't either of those. It's kind of very European. Why don't I do a course for windrowing? Because of the telephone poles, they will cause massive issues. You ignored it. Oh no. If you see Bullet Bill or Oxygen David as the map maker, or Dusty Dave or Nathan 6930 or MJ Modding, who else is really good? Who else would I say like instantly download their maps? Vertex Design are really good. Black Sheep. Can be really good, but their test team can let them down very drastically, unfortunately. And then there's NLD. Is it NLD modding? Has some really stunning American maps. Mapper's Paradise, I wouldn't say you should download their stuff immediately, Aid. With no disrespect to them, I just wouldn't rank them as highly as I would the people that I listed. Like, they can be very good, sure, but I feel like the list that I said, with the exception maybe Black Sheep and Vertex, just for my own personal preferences, they're people that I'll like download immediately every single time. Tomex, I feel like he can be hit and miss as well. Did I ever go to Ireland? Ed, are you asking that seriously? Are you seriously asking that question? Because I can't remember where I put my passport. My passport's in here somewhere, I think. Oh, there it is. Just wanna show you something, Aid. I live here. Mapper's Paradise did do Wellcairn 17. Yes, Paul. Hello, Wolf the Bay, aka Formal. I have been told, by the way, that I might be able to roll back to 1.2 without breaking saves. So I'm gonna use the Sutton save as a sacrificial save and run tests with it. How did I manage to get a cow in the bucket? It's me. Is that answer enough for you, Spudman? It's me. I'll put yesterday's stream archive live ASAP. Actually, there's a few stream archives that need to go live. Welker Farms is an interesting case, Paul. It's a very realistic map, very true to life, seemingly. The problem with Welker is that the true to life area is just not really suited to farm sim. You wanna do it? You'll have to think like a Dave, Spudman. If you think like a Dave, you'll probably figure it out. Let's see. I haven't watched Welker in a while. For multiplayer, yeah, 1174. That's what I was getting to with that thought. Is if I can roll back without potentially killing saves, and roll forward without potentially killing saves, which I know I can. I know I can do the roll forward. It's the roll back that concerns me. Because I'm willing to spend a bit of extra time just like downloading Farm Sim's various versions to suit. Trying to convert a mod to FS19 from 17, you don't know how to make it show up in the store. Double check, mod desk, double check. XMLs, I guess. Check log for errors. Odds are there's going to be an error flagging in the log somewhere. Odds are that error is going to be incorrect mod desk version. Spudman, that is not correct. Hello, simulating games. You seem to forget, Spudman, that a lot of the weird stuff that I do involves quite a lot of finesse. See you, Savage. Hello, Carter. How you doing today? Spamulator Gaming, hello. Let's do this the way that I didn't do it in the tedding episode today. We'll turn off the windrower here. Lift it up. And now I'm gonna want... I regret turning off the lines. There we go. Gonna get the guidance lines back on. Gonna get this set up to... auto width 10.402 apparently. We'll set up a point there. Drive forward a bit. That's enough. Set up B point here. And now reverse up to the end of what's going to be our first row. It says version 43, but it should be 41. GGG. That was a lot of G's. Yeah, always double check stuff that's done in the cloud conversion. Cloud conversion is not necessarily perfect. So here goes. This is not. This is straight, but at a weird angle. I'm using click keyboard again. I'm always using click keyboard simulating games. It's the only keyboard I have. Auto width still seems a bit dodgy in guidance steering. It does seem to be a bit dodgy, actually. Yeah. Can I manually reduce the width? I mean, that's just too much. .0. Does that look closer to correct? Gonna go down to 9.9, I think. That looks closer to correct. £5. simulating games, I don't want another keyboard. I have a keyboard, it works. I like the click. It just that it annoys people, so I try not to use it during streams and videos. I don't need to buy a second keyboard just to appease somebody who wants me to use a different keyboard because they don't like the keyboard that I have because it doesn't suit what they wanted in a keyboard. The keyboard kills. Yes, which is why I'm using an Xbox controller. And doing my best to not use the keyboard, which is why I've got macro keys set up for GPS on my mouse. I'm thinking I should move in the width another 0.1. So let's increment into 9.7 actually. That should be better. You're not actually gonna send it? Thing is, I know there are people out there who would, because they are so entitled in whatever they want, you know, whatever they want in their normal life they get, and they think that YouTubers have to do whatever they want YouTubers to do, and just like, that's not how it works here. It's my channel and my computer and my keyboard, and if I want to use a really clicky keyboard that you don't like, tough luck. The rake's width is 9.3. Thank you, Finton. 6543. That doesn't seem to have done anything. Like, all it's done is move me over a bit, but I'm going to trust that this is now correct. €5 Barbara, fair deal, I get a free fiver. I've been trying to talk my mother into cutting my hair for the last week or so, but she's got a cold at the moment, so I'm not even going to bother. Hello, Greece! How you doing today, dude? In before somebody who's new here thinks that I'm insulting him by calling him Greece. His name alternates between Greece, Greek dude, or man whose name is in Greek and I can't read. Is what my ponytail wig. I don't have a wig. All my hair is real, unfortunately. It's genuinely this bad. It's always genuinely been this bad. So did you... Actually, yeah, that's a thing, Dave. Did everybody hear about the farm sim news today? Which is bizarre to be saying on a Sunday, but still, there was farm sim news today. No, there was a new partnership announced with, is it? I forgot the name of the bloomin' brand. GG, Dave. Farm sim, please, on YouTube. No, I don't want the farming simulator community pages. Just want farming simulator. It was with a new notification from ZD Models. Berthode. Or Berthode? 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 Berthud? Berthod? Berthois? Berthingy. Some sprayer company. It's Send me your brand on a Sunday. I missed what Greek said. I apologize. JWB uses one of those sprayers. Ah! How the hell is it pronounced? Because while I was joking about the name with all the different pronunciations, I have no idea how to pronounce it. Sprayer on the Twitter looks cool. Expected Beth Howd. Okay, the Beth Howd, according to Quick Gaming sprayers, are now going to be in the game. Bertie for short. Somehow I doubt it's Beth Howd. Bert Howd is possibly closer. Both? Yeah, they have like self-propelled and tractor mounted. So I'm kind of half expecting to see some on the mod tub in the very near future. Unless it's the wildly unexpected Sprayer DLC coming. Yeah, we've all been memeing about the front weight DLC. None of us thought about sprayers. GPS quite simple. Relatively. It's actually not as complex as you'd think 1174. Like, it looks really complex because you're so used to old GPS. But I've got to admit, once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty easy to use. Probably should have swung around that a bit, but meh. Maybe without also make weights. I don't think so. See, the joy of streaming on a Sunday is I get the exclusive Sunday news. I get to have like the exclusive Sunday news that happens once in a blue moon, and that Landy misses because he's not streaming today, and nobody's going to shout at him on Facebook or Twitter, and he probably isn't going to check anyway. I really like spraying 6. I really do. Like, it's a bit of a pain at times, but I mean, give me a new brand of something or other any day. I kind of don't care what that. This is going to be an insane number of bales as well, isn't it? I've just realised this field is also going to be a silly number of. We're going to be selling quite a few bales. Like, I'm just gonna come straight out and say this. We're gonna be selling a few bales in the not so distant future. 126 straw, field 15. I think, but I might be wrong, Simulator Guy, that hay has a higher yield for bales than straw. I think. That said, these hay windrows do look delicious. 300 straw in field 18. RainbowDave Bale Merchant. Bale Merchant, bucket cow manufacturer, you know, the usual. I like how it sounds like. And not only does it have sounds, it has my favourite sounds. I'm gonna actually, number one, turn down the GUI, because that is a bit extreme. Number two, turn up the vehicle volume, I want to say it is. I don't know if you can hear that. It might be the environment volume I need to turn up. Let's max out the game volume temporarily. There we go. Just listen to this. Sounds new, you better update? Yes. It's got green star sounds! It's got actual, like, green star sounds. By the way, how's the sound balance? Because to me that's looking fine in OBS. Wouldn't want it set up like this for the Deutz, but it's looking fine. Hello, let's farm. Fine for you, can you hear the music and the in-game sounds? Sound is good. It's great. It shouldn't be. Yeah, it needed to be added to the GPS file, Jeremy. It was literally just a sound pack that you had to manually add. Hopefully Glengar will help you. Possibly. I can have a word with Pedro on your behalf, you so see if he knows a thing or two. You're recording a time lapse. Yeah, time lapses are boring to record. I'll be very honest there. It's some of the most boring videos to do because you just kind of sat there for a couple hours on end. Pedro. Yes, Pedro, you so. As in Pedro who bans you if you message him, Pedro. I'll see if he's willing to lend a hand in converting. Because he might know and be willing to give a helpo. Bear in mind, he is not PG. Just as a person. He is not PG. Hello, Elvinus. How are you doing today? Have I finished the harvest? Nope. I'm just doing this because I can. I'll be finishing the harvest once I get the tedding done. Helps if the can is the right way around, Dave. You're not either? I mean, neither am I, but still. Who is PG outside of YouTube? Very few people. You're meh? Why are you meh? I'm tired. I'm quite tired today. SFTN, hello. Hey dude, are you able to stream after me? Out of curiosity? Because I need to run at 7 for food. Because my sister's working at 8. Yes, sir. Oh, sweet. Get setting up, dude. You're streaming now. What do you think of the Berthold announcement? Other than, what the crap, it's a Sunday, why are they announcing things? Hey, controller misuse. Rolling along around 7. Very good, very good, very good. Holidays over, back to school. Yeah, good reason to be meh. Yeah, I mean, I don't check for news on a Sunday. I don't check for farm sim news on a Sunday. I check for legit news on a Sunday. Oh, please tell me Newcastle lost, Paul. He says to the man with the Newcastle crest. Ad for a carrier bag shop? Oh boy, the ads are really scraping the bottom of the barrel at the moment. The one, oh nuts. A man can hope. ASFTN, here's something interesting that has never been... I've never been able to do before. Check out my sound... Oh, you can't see them because it's chat. All my sound settings are at 100%. All of them. Except GUI. And it's fine. The sound should be completely overpowering everything, but it's fine. Welcome back, Simulating Games. That is extremely interesting. That shouldn't be possible. I've noticed it in videos as well that the in-game sound was really, really, really low. It might be because I'm using a compressor, so beware that you might not be able to get away with it. Do some test recordings. Something may have changed the main audio thing. I think it's because I'm using a compressor now, and it just boosts my voice up to, like, a certain point. Loving Metagrove? I haven't been on Metagrove in a while. I need to make sure that I've got, like, the latest version of Metagrove. Also, CD, holy crap. The Keenan. Those pictures are amazing. And the triple axle. Wow. You're doing some godly work right now, CD. Keep it up. For goodness sake, keep it up. Sounds a lot better since I turned them up to the max. They shouldn't be! This confuses me. You message Pedro. He's probably gonna ban you. Hang on. I'm just gonna let Pedro know not to ban you. Where's Pedro? Yeah, but I needed to legitimately tell him. He's probably gonna call me some choice words. Right. You so thank me later. Because Pedro replied, yeah, I was just looking at banning him. Oh, I don't ban Yuso straight after the stream if Pedro did it. Chat's taking a while to shut side. Is it? It's not too slow. Bear in mind, Venus, this is going to be one button press you'll hear right now. Did you hear the double click there? Click, click. Each button clicks twice, but I do type reasonably fast. I can also type with one hand. Oops. Just realised you didn't save from your last live stream. Hey, live stream replay. What mechanical keyboard do I have? An Alrelli something or other. I got it cheap on Amazon. Yeah, you know you're reasonably decent at touch typing when you can type one-handed. Why does Pedro ban people? Because he dislikes people. He's not a people person. And plus there was a period where people were just like randomly sending him Discord invites. Excuse me? No, that's interesting. Sometimes it'll just randomly fold stuff. I guess because it doesn't notice that Alt is virtually pressed? Or Control? That's really odd. Isn't the point of his job to help people? The reason that he's a mod laser beam is so that he doesn't get banned by the mods when he does talk, because yeah, keeping Pedro PG is a job in itself. Good news, Yuso is gonna help you. Or at least try. He is very colourful, yes. And really good at making, like, models. You know those little, like, model tanks and stuff you can get? He is insane at doing those. Like, he's got his own little workshop and all that kind of stuff set up for it. The mod folder, no, the mods are in the game, look at the logs with the errors. Isn't that what I told you to do? You saw? No, colourful's probably the right word, especially with his language. And sense of humour. Yeah, the Pedro rule in the Discord isn't really a rule, it's just that he just straight up bans people. I'm just gonna mute the mic real quick. You thought he was Spanish? No. No. He is very much from Cork. You got 145. How do you have that many mods already, you so? Quality control, please, good lord. Making those models could be super relaxing. I guess, but that doesn't explain why Pedro is such an angry man. He is such an angry man. And Fahy can back me up on this. Pedro is just a ball of human anger. It's kind of crazy to, like, deal with him. Bottom of Division 2 in football? Who's above them in football? How to open are you serious? Are you actually serious? You don't know how to open the log? Go to where your mod folder is, And if you've got like a shortcut to your mod folder, go to your mod folder, go up one folder, and scroll down. You'll see a log.txt. That is your log. Open it. Or if you've got the command console available, just do this. He's a delight to be around. He is very funny, and if he likes you, he is quite a nice guy, but he is very angry. Especially when you send him fake spoilers for WWE. Such as Raw, because he watches them the next day. And he gets really angry that I keep giving him fake spoilers. And then he watches Raw and he gets angry that I send him spoilers. He gets more angry when he realizes they're fake. WWE's all fake. Oh yeah, but he gets really annoyed when I like talk about stuff that's happening on Raw and stuff. And then, like, because of that, I came up with a bright idea to start giving him fake spoilers. And every time I did, he was really angry with the spoiler. And then the next day I get another message from him, really angry that I actually made up the spoiler. Hey Oxy. How are you today, my good man? I forgot how to English briefly there. Just ignore me babbling. Ignore my incoherent babbling. I can barely English today. It's one of those days. One of those days that I'm really glad that tomorrow's video is already recorded. I am doing very good indeed. Did you hear the news about Berthold today? Out of nowhere on a Sunday? Giants announced a new brand partnership? Yes, Laser, that's exactly it. He gets angry that I give him a spoiler, and then he's more angry that I fooled him into thinking it was a spoiler. New brand, interesting. Possible DLC? Question mark? Though it's all sprayers, so I doubt it, but question mark? Where a class from? Well, you know the exact place that FarmCon's being hosted, Quake? That is the class headquarters. Is it Hirschwinkel? Is the name of the place? Hirschwinkel in Germany? So, once we get the tedding done, then we just need to finish field... that one. You're going to FarmCon? I'm going to try and go to FarmCon. I really don't know what the story is going to be kind of in the lead up to it. But I'm definitely going to try and go in one capacity or another. Who knows, I might get invited by Giants to do the commentary for the FSL, I guess it is. But I'd like to go to FarmCon. Mainly because it's another trip to Germany. And possibly less possibly less troublesome than the last one. Class UK HQ is just down the road from me. Yeah, there's been a gang of us trying to talk Liz, or Lars, and Giants in general into a UK or US based FarmCon, but I mean it's a lot cheaper for them to base it in Germany. And Giants don't make like stupid amounts of money, so I can get where they're kind of at there. Hey, Brendan. I'm doing good, how are you? I'm gonna do stupid and put the windrower in here. Is that the new GPS mod? Yes, it is. I don't think they're doing... I think baling's only going to be a part of it this year, Paul. From what I understand, it's going to be a bit more kind of everything farming. Oh, I've just realised I can set an AB line using the windrow here. On. Show lines should be on. There we go. I truly am a genius. Please tell me it'll let me set the B point here. B? Yes. Genius. And then auto width. Trip back to 17 makes you miss seasons even more. I miss seasons as well, to be honest. Looking forward to it though. That is a mod that is going to be a game changer yet again. Let me know if the game gets too loud at some point, because I'm kind of curious at what point it becomes a bit too much. What I'm gonna do is, if I've got everything set up to 100, I can turn that down to 90. And that should maybe 80. I'm just kind of looking at the readouts on OBS. That should be better. Game sounds are perfect. I've just turned them down a skosh, so that my voice is definitely coming out on top of them. This map and GPS mod are a match made in heaven. This map and Bale's, maybe not so much. Because we've got a few Bales in this field. I know the top secret number of Bales. You do not. That is intentional. I will reveal the grand total in tomorrow's video. Or the grand total going into the stream. So that people will actually have to add to get an accurate number of bales. Under 82, is that what you reckon the current total is? Laser, or just like that's how many you think I'll get out of this field? You guys have to look at what machine is on display. Yeah, from what Google Earth has told us, the class plant in Hirschwinkel deals mainly with Lexions and Jaguars, and possibly the Zerion. Total out of the field. I can't help but feel, Laser, like you're gonna change your mind when you see tomorrow's video. Can't help but feel like that's gonna be a thing. spoiler alert, it's quite a few already. And by quite a few, I mean a worrying number. I mean, look at how little of the straw that I've missed. I think more or less from looking at the field and not using the current number I have. Yeah, I think we're all kind of curious to see what the DLC is. I don't think it's going to be Bertho? That new brand that was announced today. Don't think it's going to be that. I don't think Giants will bring out a DLC just for sprayers. Berthu? Might be Berthu. What it could be is the DLC that I've been wanting, which is the variety DLC. That'd be awesome. That one got 300 plus from Field 19. You're gonna guess 435. This field, I think... Oh, it's slightly bigger than 19, isn't it? I was wondering for a second why these two passes were so close to each other when the next two passes aren't so close, and then I realized, Dave, there are bales in the middle there. You're missing a pass. That's 3 passes you're looking at. Hey, so 500 bales, says Farming Boy. Paul, I think 650 is a bit excessive. I'm gonna be honest. I think 500 is excessive as well. And 3, I think, as I guess, it's gonna be somewhere in the 200 to 300 range. Looking at that level of bales. Hey David, you reckon 245, Bradley reckons 260. You reckon 50, Farming Boy? I reckon you're wrong. Your first guess was 350? I think 350 would be a bit more on the money. On the money for like what it could well be. Whoa! Hey Jamie. 1,000. That's almost definitely excessive, Farming Boy. Did I stop dead center? I stopped dead center of the trailer. That's actually impressive. Has my day been long and tiring? If it's barley, it'll be more than wheat. There's one important thing you should know, Laserbeam. This is not barley, nor is it wheat. It is the true straw glory, known as oat. Which, from what I've been told and what I've been led to understand, is the best crop for producing straw. Dave has grown, yes, this is one single oat that I planted. It has grown into many oat. This is all one oat plant, as you know. You should be about right, it's a straw power crop. Yeah, I still reckon 200 to 300. But I planted oats knowing that they were the straw power crop. Didn't plant them knowing how many I'd get. And I know what I've got so far, and that's slightly concerning. Gonna be honest. slightly concerning. Slightly reassuring at the same time, because looking at how many bales I've got so far, I can confidently say we will be selling some straw bales. The shed will be full, and we will be selling bales. More bales is more money. It's exactly, farming boy. I might even go out on a limb and say this field could, just from the bales, because I'm not going to be selling the oats until great demand. No, Laser, because I don't have that kind of money to bet on things. Yesterday's stream, for the first loop, there were 20 bales. I believe it was 20 bales from the first headland, if memory serves. That is the number that you already have. That outside loop was about 20 bales. I know what's come off this field are these lines. I know the total so far. Will I sell much hay? It depends on how many bales I get, Thomas. The plan is the smaller shed over there, I'm going to be filling up one side with straw, one side with hay. And any excess I'm going to straight sell. After like giving the animals first dibs on what's left. After, you know, anything left over that doesn't fit in the shed is just going to go straight and be sold, because it's straight up excess. And I feel like that's kind of what you do in reality. Is like, if you know you've got more bales than you will need, you would sell some bales for money, because that's the aim of a farm, is making money. Interestingly, the rules of this challenge mean that I can't sell crops until great demand, which means that by growing this field of oats, I've unintentionally cheated a bit. But, oh good lord, the oat price is just going through the floor. Yeah, if I were to get a great demand at Rainbow Ridge right now for oats, it would probably be 1,500 per 1,000 litres, if not a bit more. If it's a multiplier 2 great demand, that's 2 grand per 1,000 litres. What's this course play on? Like easy course play or something, basically an easier course generation. The one that I'm using right now, Corn Dog, this is guidance steering by Wopster. It is a GPS mod. That works like a real GPS, which is actually really nice. I applaud Wopster on his work. And it took me far too long to start using it because it scared me, because I was used to old GPS. So, simulation, presumed simulation for the nation. The courseplay, easy courseplay. I don't know what you're on about then. I have courseplay. Oh, do you mean if I just do like a quick gen of field 19 with this, that, and like 5 headlands? Do you mean this, the advanced course generator? Because like with this you can generate courses kind of automagically. That's just a default bit of courseplay. Yeah, it's just the courseplay settings menu for a course, dude. That's been in since late FS17. It saves you having to generate a course, look at the field, generate a course, look at the field, generate a course, look at the field. You can just look at the map of the field. See, Greek, enjoy salting snow. Don't get too salty. Hey, Wojtek. I hope I pronounced your name right because I'm not very good with what appears to be a Polish name. Polish. Polski, I know. Unfortunately, I'm not very good with Polish. Hang on, hang on. I have an idea. The phone is out. This means bad things are about to happen. Edward. I'm hoping this will work. I don't know what I need to turn up for this, so all my phone things are going turned up to max right now.
Proszę mówić po angielsku na czacie.
Hopefully that wasn't insulting you. Sees him. Not really encouraging to speak English. I have. I think he said that he wants me to speak Polish. He was telling me to speak Polish. I know you're Polish, that's why I used Google Translate to ask you to speak English in Polish. Because I wasn't sure if you understood any English. I'm now using Google Translate hacks in the stream, guys. We've reached peak lazy Dave. Instead of trying to learn languages, I will just use Google Translate to shout at people in their own language. View the message! Probably easier if I just use this. Yes, it's the E with the weird tail. Use the... Okay, that didn't make any sense, but okay. I love Google Translate, it just... that made gibberish. Which I'm sure it wasn't intended to, but it did. Yeah, Wojciech, please speak English. I appreciate that it's probably not your first language and you might not be very good at it, but your English is going to be much better than my Polish. Because my Polish is limited to what I can type into Google Translate. I can take a pic of them? Oh, that's with the app though, Yanis. That's a pain in the butt to work. I might download the app for funsies. Can I auto-detect languages now? Because last I remember you had to like tell it what language it was looking at. Where's the Play Store? There it is. Hey Siri MH. Translate. Google Translate. Install. I am legitimately installing the Google Translate app. Ad? Oh. Hey Niels. Looks good. Thanks, I guess? Not sure what you're saying looks good, to be honest. But we will only be well, I will only be streaming for another hour or so. How are we now, Chris? How's the tooth? Have you pulled it out yet? And how is the incident in Tesco there? Was it yesterday? Was the Tesco incident in Galway involving you? Chris knows what I'm on about, hopefully. Did you enjoy all the fun of that incident, Chris? What did he do? And that would be telling, Bradley. That would be telling. That would be extremely mean. Also, Laser, I couldn't hear the yelling, quite honestly. You have an infection, you gotta wait for it to go down. Sounds like a good reason to pull out a tooth there, Chris. So this is gonna be an interesting number of bales from this field for sure. I've just realised one of the bales is actually hay, isn't it? $230, $330 you reckon I'll get from this field? I think you're in the right ballpark, Chris. I think that's kind of where I'm expecting the bale number to end up at. Anyway, I'm actually expecting below 300 but above 200. That estimate is subject to change. Yeah, there is one hay bale, so I'm actually gonna knock knock one off the count. So the count at the end of tomorrow's stream is wrong due to the 1A Bale. But it's still large. As things are good. How are things with you, Tom? If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, do hit the like button and feel free to subscribe and all that stuff that YouTubers usually tell people to do because, you know, shilling. You know, it's 2019. You can't get through a stream without somebody shilling something. On a somewhat related note, it's time for me to have a delicious drink. Annoyingly, the Pepsi logo is slightly off-center. Oh, is it? Oh, it's actually perfectly centered. That second one was a joke. I'm not actually sponsored by Pepsi, but if they asked me, I totally would. There we go. If I got like an email from Pepsi tomorrow saying, hey, we'd like to sponsor you, I'd be like, yes, give me lots of Pepsi Max. Many Pepsi Max. I would quite happily accept a PepsiCo sponsorship for Pepsi Max. Because that would save money on Pepsi Max. How much is your time worth? Well, how much Pepsi Max are you willing to send me? I will accept payment in Pepsi Max. Think Pepsi's horrible? Each their own. I prefer Pepsi over Coke. Coke, for me, has a... I kid you not. This isn't pre-said for a joke or something during the stream. I have this as well. Sat around the desk. Unopened. Coke, I just has kind of a syrupy aftertaste that I'm not entirely fond of. Pepsi doesn't have that. RainbowDave. Coke Zero's fine, yeah. Coke Zero, Diet Coke to a certain extent, but full fat Coke like what I've got. Not the biggest fan. I'll be honest, it has this horrific syrupy taste. How's my day going? Pretty good. Tomorrow's video, believe it or not, is already uploaded. Burger King or McDonald's? Do I have to pick one? Because the honest answer is wherever has chicken nuggets. And I think they both serve chicken nuggets. So I don't care as long as I get chicken nuggets. Though the McDonald's chicken nuggets are quite nice. And I've not had Burger King chicken nuggets in a while. KFC, the KFC near me is notorious for not being the best place in the world to go. If you like having, you know, health. Supermax is better. Reproduce, I don't hand out mod to just anybody. Paul's been around for... God, how long have you been around, Paul? It must be nearly a year now. Tom's been around for a while as well. Laserbeam's kind of been here and there for the last year and a bit. Actually, probably more than a year and a bit. Nearly 2 years, Paul? Damn. Being a regular does not instantly make you a mod. Oats for days, yeah, we're up to... How city is the oat now? 133,000 litres, 153,000 litres of oats. And I have completely killed the price of oats. And inexplicably barley. Which isn't good. You'd love a Chinese, Chris? Well, get one. There's nothing stopping you. Forget how long you've been here for. Several months for sure, farming boy. Do I remember you every time you send a message? No, I don't remember everybody. Every single time. It's just some names I recognize for no reason other than like they're here pretty much daily. Some names I don't, even though they're here daily. And it's just kind of look at the draw. Has Bale stopped modding? No. I can't answer that honestly. No. Has he started modding for FS19? Also no. Does he plan on starting to mod for FS19? Probably also no. Does he plan on releasing the mod that he's working on at the moment? Probably also no. He is, he's doing his own thing at the moment. And I applaud him for doing that because, you know, there are going to be people that poop on him for it. But, it's his call. At the end of the day, he started modding for himself initially, and then he kind of had to get into the whole public modding thing because he became known as a modder. I think he enjoyed it to a certain extent. But the crap that he got from people kind of got to him. That's a good modder, yeah. I think the crap that he got from certain segments of the community really got to him. And on top of that, he just hasn't really meshed with FS19. So whether or not he would have done public modding for 19 is kind of unknown. There's a part of me that thinks that him going back to making private mods was kind of inevitable to a certain extent. But at the same time, kind of wonder what would have happened if FS19 just clicked with him immediately. Or, like, clicked with him at all. Why can't you sell milk? Are you on V1 of the map with no tweaks, AC? You are on V1 of the map. Did you tweak the map from Oxy's Facebook, AC? Do you recognize it? Quick yes. Hello, Jake. You need Bill's maps, though? You think you do? Peter. Like, I'm gonna miss his maps, for sure. If he does decide to go down the road of, you know, not modding publicly for 19. But at the same time, you know, we got Oxy, we got Dusty, we got Nathan, we got MJ. There's plenty of mappers out there that can fill the void that'll be left by the lack of Bullet Bill. If he decides not to come back. Hayden, did you watch that video I sent you last night? of the ATC like audibly looking out the window. Necessity is the mother of invention. Exactly, CD. Payne's doing a couple of maps. Do you have to disagree? Don't get me wrong, there won't be a new Bullet Bill. You're on console, that's the problem then, AC. You can't sell milk currently. On console. Or eggs. Oxy did a derp and those sell points don't currently work in the console version. In the PC version there is an edit you can do to fix it, available on Oxy's Facebook page. So Dusty tried talking to him on Discord, but he didn't reply. Dusty has a habit of just leaving Discord open occasionally. Quite bluntly, and kind of on a secondary note, don't expect replies from everybody. People are busy, and Dusty is working on like at minimum like 2 maps that I know of. Giants are trying to kind of put I wouldn't say they're putting map making, but some basic mapping features like terrain editing into the base game, which is great because it's about as painful in the base game as it is in GE at times. So people can really get an appreciation of what people are dealing with in GE. It's all about appealing to consoles. Disagree. Dusty's trying to get his maps to console. Yes. As is Nathan. The Dusty, Nathan, Oxy, they're all going to be trying for console. Oxy can do it. We've got proof of that. We know that he can do it. He's stubborn as heck as well. Laser beam. Is the reason I didn't respond to you the first time. I saw the message, I see pretty much everything that goes into chat. There's a reason that I didn't respond to the first time you asked that question. Create your own farm can't be what the best map makers come up with. Exactly. I don't see why people even try it on maps like this, frankly. Now, I occasionally do intentionally just ignore chat messages that I don't want to address. Because they're topics that I don't want in the stream. Which you should know by this point, Laser Beam. Good my vids, thank you very much, Jake. I'm quite enjoying making them at the moment. Like, when I can go back to back making 2 videos in a row, I'm kind of... I know in myself that I'm enjoying what I'm doing again. Because for a while making videos is just kind of like, oh, I've got to do the video again. But yeah, I'm kind of getting back into the groove, and tomorrow I'm hoping to just spam record some. To number 1, get videos done in advance and get ahead of myself. And number 2, give myself a couple of days off during the week. Where like when I finish the stream I can hop on VATSIM or something and do a few flights in like a Cessna or something. And probably irritate the crap out of the Luton controllers at some point. I really want to fly the Cessna into Luton and annoy the Luton controllers. Because there's always controllers on Luton. And it's really tempting to bring a Cessna into Luton just to see how angry they get at me. But if I'm making videos is easier when I've got seasons... It's hard to say. Like, seasons definitely makes it easier to plan videos, but at the same time, like, it results in a lot of videos that are like, hey, we're doing the same job we were doing yesterday because it's all we can do at the moment. Nothing's worth going to Luton for? Oh, you have not heard VATSIM Rage, Jeremy. We're working on a better sleep schedule, yes. I'm working on a lot of better things. Hello, Alpal Juice. You misspelled your own name, GG. Do I still do multiplayer? Not at the moment because I'm in the beta patch, but yes, generally. Like, the server's still up as far as I'm aware. Carturix hasn't shouted at me the server's down, so I'm presuming it's still up. Carturix hasn't shouted at me, and I tried to haven't sent me an email saying, hey, the server's about to expire, so I'm presuming it's still like there on the browser. I just can't access it because I'm not on the right version of the game currently. So I'm going to keep the number of bales that we have in total a secret, so after the stream I'll get the tally. It was up yesterday? There we go. Carturix tends to shout at me when the server's down. Because he is like always on it. He is insane. Like, he's mentioned to me a few times, hey Dave, can I do this on the server for like a day? I'm like, sure, why not? You do AutoCAD 2 and 3D, finding modding hard, driverless vehicle, level 6 is future, all roles will be modding and zones expand. Because computers only understand CGI, we should all learn. Computers don't only understand CGI. Computers understand a hell of a lot more than just CGI. What map is on the server at the moment? Riverview V2, I believe. I went through a period of having a really good sleep pattern. Worst thing I ever did was changing it. Jeremy, yeah, my sleeping pattern is horrific at the moment. Historically has been as well. Just never been good at sleeping at decent times. If AR Ireland was out, that'd be the kind of map that I put on the server, by the way. Because I feel like that'd be a really good multiplayer map, with it being a 4X. I don't think a 4X is something that I'd want to tackle by myself in single player. I'm going to be finishing up in about 20 minutes, Thomas. My sister's working at 8, so dinner's going to be like very, very soon. Like, Magic Hand might appear before the end of the stream soon. And she's working until 8. They don't do naked eye like humans. GPS radar, IR technology we use too. They use... I mean, they use a combination currently of radar and image recognition. They haven't got on really low nicotine. I'm on 6 now, Jeremy. As of a couple of days ago, I'm on 6. Down from 12. Yep. Can I do revisits to FS17? No. That is just not gonna happen. I am finished with FS17. That's not gonna be back on the channel anytime soon. What's my favorite aircraft flown by Ryanair? BA-111. You never specified current aircraft flown by Ryanair. Laserbeam attempted to troll me, and it failed. I do like the 7.3, I just prefer the A320. If I want to fly a bit more of an older style jet, I'll go with like a BA-111. Or, yeah, something to that. Something of that vintage. Bit older, a bit more steam gaugey. Bit more manual manual navigation. A380 production is ceasing. Yes, it is, because the A380 was an aircraft that was never really going to succeed because of the design features that it had and the cost. 732. 732, yes. To be fair, Hayden, 732 is the steam gaugey manual nav beast that I would deal with. Plus, it's of a even older vintage than the 111, if memory serves. Do I still play ETS2MP? No, I have not played that in ages, nor do I intend to return to that ever. It is just bad. It's not conducive to streaming, not conducive to fun for me, not conducive to me having any sort of enjoyment from it whatsoever. Canadian North doesn't count. The Canadians running the 732 because it has the gravel conversion kit don't count. Because they have no choice but to run a 732, because otherwise they'd be in, I guess, dash 7s. BBJ 732s. Again, they're Canadian as well. Oh no, BBJ is the luxury private jet guys, isn't it? Yeah, most of the 732s in Canada are gravel converted because there's a lot of gravel strips in Canada, and there's nothing that can really do that. I mean, could they switch from a 732 to a dash? I don't think so, because you wouldn't have the combi in a dash. Yeah, I forgot about the BBJ. I forgot what BBJ was. I apologize, Hayden. Yes, you are correct. Type 737-700 can be converted to gravel strip. Not very well. Let's switch from to the 500s with gravel kits. Yeah, the 700 can't be converted very well because it's high bypass, and it basically means that they'll have to cripple the bypass ratio of the engine a bit and cripple the power the engine could output. 732 is ideal for what the Canadians want because it's a low bypass engine and therefore much smaller. I'm almost surprised that Boeing, I know why they don't, because it's a very niche market, but that they don't have That's what I said, laser beam. It's a low bypass engine as opposed to a high bypass engine on the more modern 737s. I'm almost surprised the Canadian Northern don't like fly RJs and stuff. Somebody else suggested 100, Aiden. Nice try, though. Nice attempt to get me to buy 1,000 chickens. No. Not happening. We are... Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of bales to stack up. I'm definitely getting the 4-stack to triple stack these. You have 1,000 chickens on your farm in FS17. We didn't have to bother feeding them. IRL. They're probably easier to deal with IRL, I'd imagine, to a certain extent. When's the stream ending? Whenever SFTN goes live, which I'm hoping is quite soon. I'm half tempted to shoot a message on Facebook just saying, go live as soon as you can, because I have food and I'm hungry. And I'm tired. So, I kind of want to end the stream and call it a day and relax and probably explain for a bit. Maybe not VATSIM. No bonus hour today, because I have food, Hayden. I'm probably gonna relax and explain for a bit. Maybe not VATS. Oh, maybe VATSIM. I may, Hayden. You might be interested in this. I may pop on VATSIM tonight. About 10 to 15 minutes. Very good. You're looking at Fantastic to see what I do? Or when I do? I mean, I could click my heels and shout long haul and alert you. Even though I won't be doing a long haul. I'll probably be doing IFR Cessna ops to see how IFR works in the bloody Cessna. Do I know? I know of him. I don't know him. I've never spoken to him. Like, I've spoken to, I want to say, most of the bigger farm sim guys at this point. Somewhere or other. I haven't spoken to any of the big American channels though. All the big UK based ones, like Simulate Landy, obviously I'm friends with them. Dagwin I've spoken to a bit, not much. Stocko's popped into the stream once or twice. I think that's VF, I guess, as well. I am very curious about how many bales this field is going to produce in the end. By the way, if you've not watched Squirrel is mainly truck sims. He does do a bit of farm sim from time to time. But he's kind of known as I guess a simulator gamer at this point. Just generic simulators. He's kind of branched out nicely, and I'd love to be able to do that myself. You can see the amount of bales. There's a bale counter. There is not a bale counter anywhere on the screen. Wait, what? What, Hayden? Where's the JCB? It's supposed to be bailing. I abandoned it for the time being. JCB will be bailing tomorrow. In tomorrow's video. I can guarantee you that because it's already done it. But I think just because my dinner's going cold now, and I am quite hungry at the moment, I'm going to end the stream here. Granted, it's a bit early. Simulation for the Nation will be live quite soon. In the meantime, if you want to watch something, you can go watch today's video and like set a reminder for his stream, whatever way you want to. Well, this is like an alarm or something, or a countdown timer for like 7 o'clock. But I do want to get my food eaten while it's still at least warm. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'll leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 19 on Marwell Manor Farm. Until the next time, which in terms of streams is probably going to be Tuesday. Stay safe and goodbye.